Hello, today we are going to take a brief look into the life of John Brown. Born on May 9, 1800 in Torrington, Connecticut, Brown grew up in a strongly anti-slavery family. Brown's family moved to Akron, Ohio in 1844, where he grew up living a frontier lifestyle. Throughout his adult life, Brown married twice and fathered 20 children. He also resided in Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and New York. During the 1840s, Brown became an active member of an anti-slavery society in Springfield, Massachusetts. Later, Brown served as a conductor on the Underground Railroad. Due to the passage of the Fugitive Slave Act in 1850, which required slaves to be returned to their masters even if they were in a free state, Brown founded a militant group called the League of Gileadites to protect escaped slaves from recapture. After the passage of the Kansas-Nebraska Act, 5 years later, Western territories would enter the Union either as a free or slave state based on a popular vote of the residents, also known as popular sovereignty. In 1855, Brown moved to Kansas with 5 of his sons to help ensure that Kansas would enter the Union as a free state. By 1856, Brown became involved in the violence known as Bleeding Kansas, a guerrilla warfare conflict between pro-slavery and anti-slavery groups in the territory of Kansas. In 1859, Brown rented the Kennedy farmhouse in Virginia under the alias of Isaac Smith and planned a raid to free slaves near the Federal Armory at Harper's Ferry. He was accompanied by 21 people, 16 white men, 3 were his own sons, 4 free black men, and 1 fugitive slave. In the end, Brown's October 1859 mission to spark a slave uprising with the raid on Harper's Ferry was unsuccessful for multiple reasons, but it was primarily due to a failure to win the support of local enslaved men and women. 10 of the men were killed, including 2 of Brown's sons, 5 escaped, and 7 were captured. Brown and the 6 other captured raiders were tried for treason and murder. Found guilty, they were sentenced to death by hanging. On December 2, 1859, just before his execution, he handed a guard a piece of paper that read, "I, John Brown, am now quite certain that the crimes of this guilty land will never be purged away but with blood." Abolitionists had one set goal: to end slavery, but despite failing to free enslaved people there, John Brown's raid on Harper's Ferry demonstrated radical abolitionists' commitment to the cause of freedom at any cost, igniting terror in the slaveholding South. Some characterized Brown as a traitor and madman, while others see him as a saint or martyr. For more information on John Brown and Abraham Lincoln's life and times, visit us at lincolncollection.org or email us at lincoln@acpl.info.